the routine that I'm doing today is probably going to be a little bit more advanced than the one we did in round 1, but still applying a lot of the same techniques. So once you've mastered chapter 1 of the book, you are now ready for this chapter. Congratulations. But no, so I actually kind of got back into YouTube, wanting to make YouTube videos as a joke because, I don't know, it's just kind of an outrageous thing. I just think it's so fun and I like to do it. And I've been meaning to, you know, start making more hobbies and start doing more things that I enjoy. And so here I am, I'm saying F it, like I've always struggled with putting myself out there and being who I am and with my own personal authenticity. And I think with social media, we all struggle with it, right? Like we're constantly comparing ourselves to others. We're constantly, you know, exposing ourselves to these representations of life that just aren't real. And it makes us feel a certain type of way. So I think it's important for people to, you know, start taking a step back and start being a little bit more themselves and showing people that it's okay to be weird and unique and it's okay to have awkward hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands. What do I normally do with my hands?
You could still be a highly functioning human with awkward hands. But yeah, it's really funny because when I go back and look at the YouTube videos that I made before, I'm like so embarrassed of my voice. I have like this lifelong like struggle with my voice, which is so funny. But like I'll be out at a restaurant or I'll be on the phone with like a customer service person and they'll be like, oh my God, I love your accent. Where is it from? And I'll be like, China? And screw the haters, you know what I mean? That is something that I think we all also, like the fear of being judged or the fear of people talking about you or criticizing you. Because apparently I talk funny and people are always like, oh my God, I caught myself talking like you the other day. How do I talk? Apparently I talk really weird.
Because I'm a kid and apparently Grandpa just gives me the remote after we watch the Powerball.
So I deal with that. And, you know, just personally, part of my journey is to become more confident in myself and to, you know, work on liking myself more. And so that's why I'm here and that's why I'm doing this. And I think I'm funny and entertaining, which is like super hard to compliment myself. So that was just a big step for me. So I'm going to keep making videos and I'm going to keep having fun and I'm going to keep, you know, being myself and being authentic. And that's that. If the haters don't want to watch me, then don't watch me because Dana still watches me. Just going in with a darker shade to do a cream contour. I'm just being super sloppy with it. Again, people are going to tell you there's a right way and a wrong way to do something, and that's just wrong. There's like a million different ways to do it, so do whatever feels right. It's funny, since I've posted my first YouTube video, which like, I don't know, I feel like it's an embarrassing thing for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I sat down probably 2 or 3 more times and filmed something, but like I just struggle so much with anxiety and like fear of failure or fear of judgment that I didn't even ever posted them, and that's so stupid. Like, why do I even care? And that's what I'm working on. So if you want to watch videos of me working on loving my awkward self and teaching you how to do subpar makeup, then keep watching. So we're just going to set all of the liquids or creams that we just put on. And then we're actually going to take it a step further for our under eyes. So I feel like I've just been like not taking care of myself lately and it's showing in my face. And so I want to brighten up my under eyes just a little bit because I look like I'm dying.
What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. And there's people that are dying.
Oh, maybe I am dying. But regardless, we're gonna fix it. I'm not really baking. You'll hear the term baking on makeup. Well, I guess I am, but I'm really focusing on brightening up those dark and dingy corners of my face. So we're just bouncing it in the area just to make sure that it not only sets all the product that we put there, but also brightens it up. And this looks like a lot and it looks scary, but we brush most of it off. Most of it goes away. And just how we set the under eye in our concealed areas with the lighter powder, we're going to go in and set the darker areas with a bronzing powder. What was I saying? I just had a knock on the door, which is like my worst nightmare. It probably all goes into my same fear of like, I don't know. I like think about it sometimes, like when I see other people like on TV or whatever and somebody randomly knocks on their door, like, do other people walk around their house in real clothes? Like you'll see people answer the door and they'll be wearing like jeans and a button-down shirt in real life. Like, is that a thing? Because I pretty much only wear Jamie's pajama pants in like the same sweatshirt that I've been wearing for like a good 10 years. We're just bronzing with that same bronzing color underneath our waterline and in our crease. Okay, now I'm taking a plum color, a sugar plum fairy color, and I am bouncing it. That is my new word, apparently. Bouncing it into my outer corner and my crease. I actually got really sad the other day because I was hanging out with my little niece. She just turned 4 years old. And for those of you that don't know, I recently took up photography just like as a hobby. It's nothing that I would do for a living or anything, but I was taking photos of her and, you know, we were having fun and we were laughing and she was posing. And then I went back and showed her the pictures afterwards and she was like, no, like that one's ugly. That one's not pretty. I look this, I look that. I was thinking she actually just turned 4 yesterday. So she was only 3 years old at the time, looking at herself and judging herself all of these ways based on what? Like based on what she sees in kid shows. I don't know, it's just almost scary how young these kids are being affected by all of these outward influences on how they see themselves, which is so sad. And so I think it's our responsibility, our generation's responsibility, to start reeling things back in and start, you know, just being more of our authentic selves and being more real and being more exposed and more, you know, raw about life. Because it's hard, you know, life's hard. We all go through all different kinds of ups and downs, and it's important to know and to see and to, you know, realize that we aren't alone. And literally everyone goes through the same ups and downs at different times, whether it be, you know, losing someone they love or feeling unconfident or feeling anxious. So that's what I'm committing to. I'm committed to entertaining all 12 of my friends. No, that was a joke. I only have 3 friends. Providing more authentic, real person content online and showing that, yeah, there can be 2 sides of social media. We can all show off, you know, our new cars or our, you know, beautiful photos or our vacations. But we also, you know, need to remind one another that that's not what life is all about. Like, we're all not perfect, chiseled, gorgeous Insta Barbies. We're not. We're better. We're funny. It's important to celebrate all of the things in your life that, you know, you should be proud of and that you should show off and that you have worked hard for. But you know, that's not what all life is about. And sometimes some of the hard things that we go through are just as important as the things that we need to celebrate. Sorry, I'm a really bad YouTuber. I'm like not explaining what I'm doing, what products I'm using. I'm just chatting. This is just a chit chat video. Okay, we're not calling it a tutorial. We're just calling it a get ready with me chit chat. So that's all you get. It's really funny. I was swiping through, I think, Instagram the other day, and I have a few people like on social media that I follow or that I've known at one time in my life. Like I might have gone to middle school with them, or maybe I worked at them like a summer job when I was 15 or whatever. But I have these people like from all these different times of my past. And I wouldn't say that we're friends. I mean, we're connected on social media, but we're not friends. But I just see them like doing all of these great things with their life, and I get so excited, and like I almost follow their lives. And the other day this girl posted something, and I just wanted to reach out and be like, hey, like I know you haven't heard from me in a long time, and this does sound super creepy, and I hope I don't come off as stalkerish. And I made all of these different excuses for myself just to tell her that, you know, I really enjoyed what she posted, and that I wish her luck, and that I'm happy for her. Like, and then it made me stop and think and self-examine myself. Like, why was that so hard for me to tell another person that they're doing great, you know? And I wish there was more of that in life. And I think that's going to be a goal for me too, is to reach out to more people that like maybe I was just a blip in their story, just to stop along their journey. But I think it's important to support each other and to have more of that positive connection and have more of that encouragement online. So that's another one of my goals. If anyone's interested or cares about my goals, which they don't. But I'm going to share it anyway. And that's another thing, you know, like we see all of these gorgeous models like traveling the world, and they weigh 85 pounds and they look incredible, and their hair is full and their ass is big, and they're living the life. But from what I've encountered from people in real life, like some of those people are the saddest and most miserable people that you will ever meet. And so having connection and having, you know, content online that you see that, you know, people are real. People get sad, people get nervous, people get anxious, people, you know, they can have both sides, you know what I mean? Like, we are human. The point of being human is not to live this perfect narrative of a life and have it all together. Nobody has it all together. I don't know one person that has it all together. So we need to start celebrating each other for the everyday victories, and for, you know, and for just getting through the day sometimes. Like, sometimes getting through the day is hard, and you should be congratulated for it. Okay, so that's what we do here. We celebrate the day. Celebrate the day because we made it through. And sometimes just making it through the day, like, is an accomplishment on its own. Okay, I'm taking a concealer. This looks really hard and scary, but it's not, I promise. Does anybody else think about that ever, or have any of that, or is it just me being crazy and creepy? Because that could be. I am crazy and creepy. Okay, and now I am just blending where the two meet in the middle. And I'm going to take this fun little pixie color. Can you even see that? Yeah. I'm just going to take her. Her name's B3, how uncreative. And I'm just going to put her on top of the concealer. And hopefully that concealer makes her stick. Because sometimes it's sketchy going in with like a shimmer or sparkle over a matte. So that's why I put the concealer down, just to help me grip it a little bit better. Just pat, pat, pat. I think this eyeliner has seen better days. She's like on her last leg. Again, I'm starting at the middle of my eye, and dragging it out into a little sharp line. Oh my god, I just forgot I have mac and cheese on the burner, so we're gonna have to make the rest of this quick. Because, like, I'm sorry, like, as much as I enjoy making YouTube videos, I enjoy mac and cheese far more. So, I guess those kind of sum up my New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna be more authentic. I'm gonna make more videos because they make me happy. Even if they don't make anyone else happy, they make me happy, and I don't even care if anyone watches. What else am I doing? I also need to work on, like, constructive confrontation. Does anybody else have a hard time with confrontation? Like, if I go out to dinner and I order a steak and they bring me, like, a canned, like, tuna. I don't know why they would do that, but if they did, I would just eat it. And I hate tuna because I'm so unconfrontational. I'll just be like, thank you, that's perfect. Is anyone else like that? So I need to work on that too. It's a big problem. I forgot to put on blush. Did you see that, like, Gen Z is shaving off the tips of their eyebrows? Did you see that? Like, I hate to sound old because, like, I've been in this, like, place where I'm just, like, I feel so old. But Gen Z is shaving off their eyebrows. Like, they cut off from, like, here over, and then they, like, change the shape of their eye. Like, my eyebrows can't take that. Do you know how much I put my eyebrows through? Like, they have serious PTSD from, like, 2006 to 2012, where they were, like, microscopic. And now Gen Z wants me to shave them half off. Like, I don't think we could get through that. I think they would just die. So I rarely go in. I always go in with a lip liner because I'm a huge fan of lip liners. And most of the time I only wear lip liners. Like, I'll just take a lip liner, draw on my lips, and just fill it in, and that will be my lip product, like, for the day. This is Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. I need to go blow dry my hair. I actually just got a haircut the other day. Jamie's cousin was visiting, and he's an amazing hairstylist. So he hooked me up, and it's so much shorter. He cut off, like, literally 8 inches. So I'm gonna go dry it real quick, and I will be back. I'm back, if you couldn't tell. So I guess that's the look. I hope you enjoyed listening to me ramble about God knows what I just said. But anyway, I just want you to know that if you feel like nobody's in your corner, if you feel like you're doing a bad job, or if you're feeling like you're not good enough or pretty enough or smart enough, that you are, okay? So we all need to stop comparing ourselves to each other and just live our lives and just be happy, because it's going to be over soon and you're going to be sorry that you didn't. So put your fake jewels on from China, blow dry your hair, put on some deodorant, queen, and get out the door, because this is our only life and we have to live it the best we can. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.